Hello everyone, welcome back to Yoga for Writers. Today I have another meditation for you because I wanted to encourage us all to lean into acceptance and owning the position or stage of life that we're in at the moment. So the reason I wanted to do this meditation is because, as you can see, I've chopped all of my hair off, and that has been a very emotional and somewhat difficult transition for me, and I have to accept how I look and how it's not perfect, and I also have to own the situation that I'm in and the stage of life that this brings. So me aside, let's get into it. Take a comfortable seat in Sukhasana, any position that feels comfortable to hold for 5 to 10 minutes. Let's take some intentional deep breaths. Accept how the breath might be feeling at this moment. Maybe it's a bit faster than you'd like. Maybe it's a bit shorter, more shallow. Maybe you're not feeling it across your whole body, and instead it just feels like it's stuck in your chest, like boom, boom, boom. Maybe you find yourself swaying like I am because you're feeling a bit uncomfortable. Maybe you find yourself feeling like the way you've chosen to sit isn't quite right. I invite you to, of course, make any adjustments you need at any point throughout the meditation, but let's accept the feelings of discomfort. I think a lot of the time it's our instinct to fix something when we're feeling uncomfortable. We have this urge to run away, to escape, whether literally or figuratively. And this is difficult because it means we miss the lessons that we can learn in the discomfort. So there's so many times where you can meet somebody who you disagree with, or you're in a situation that you weren't used to, you're not used to, it's new, it's scary, or you could be handling something like rejection or failure or misdirection, all these different things that come with a feeling of discomfort, of feeling unhappy, dissatisfied, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of the time, those situations actually bring out the truth of us, if that makes sense. Because how we handle failure, rejection, discomfort, new beginnings shows our character. It shows what we're capable of. And think about it, how strong you will feel if you know that you can handle something that's difficult. But instead, if you run away, you don't know if you can handle it. You don't have that evidence to prove how strong you are. Instead, you look back at yourself and think, what if? So if you, like me, are finding yourself in a situation of discomfort, lean into it. Ask yourself, how can I deal with this feeling rather than running from this feeling? So I'd like you to contemplate that for a few moments as we take some more deep breaths. Think about where discomfort may sit in your body. Maybe you're feeling it as tightness and tension in your shoulders, maybe a pinch in the upper or lower back. Maybe it's a churning in your stomach like it was for me on Sunday night when I first did my haircut. Maybe it's a racing heart. Maybe it's a numbness. Maybe it's a achiness, like a muscle ache. Think about where you might be feeling it. before we part ways, I'd like you to imagine yourself speaking to yourself. So maybe it's future you, maybe it's past you. Another version of you is talking to the present you. What advice would they give? For me, my past self would speak to my present self and say, oh my gosh, you did this amazing thing. I've wanted to do this for so long. I find you so brave and so cool that you even tried it, for better or for worse. And maybe future me is looking back like, why did you panic so much? It really wasn't that bad. We're gonna have worse haircuts in the later stages of life or whatever, right? So what would past you or future you say to the present you? And can you allow that to help you feel a sense of acceptance and permission to feel icky and discomfort, vulnerable, maybe a bit emotional for the moment, knowing that and finding comfort in the fact that later you will be okay. Later you will recover from this thing, will learn from this thing, will be stronger because of this thing. Or that past you is really proud of you for trying this thing, is really proud of you for stepping into the arena to be in a sense of vulnerability. As Brené Brown says, I'll add the quote up here, it's very easy for people on the outside to criticize those who are in the arena fighting, who are filled with blood, sweat and tears. If you have fallen for whatever reason, if something bad has happened or you're feeling a sense of discomfort, that means that you're out there trying. It means you're out there doing big things, and that will always be way more admirable than somebody who sits in their comfort zone and never steps out of it. So of course, honor your feelings. You're allowed to feel a bit rubbish right now. Take the time to mourn or grieve the loss of what you expected things to be, and then when you're ready, lean into the acceptance. So thank you for sitting with me today. Let's take some more deep breaths. Roll out our shoulders. Roll out the neck gently from left to right in a half moon, and then a full circle one way and then the other. Maybe we do a few seated cat and cow just to make sure the tension and the discomfort is able to move out of our body. We're thanking it for what it's trying to tell us, but we're accepting the feeling and we're moving forwards. So let's bring our hands to our third eye, our inner teacher, our higher knowing, and trust that our third eye chakra, our inner teacher, our inner knowing, our intuition knows that this was the right thing to do, and it's just a stepping stone on a path to greatness, a stepping stone on a path to self-actualization and self-realization. Thank you very much, and namaste. May you feel better and stronger again soon. Bye.